So Rachel, thank you for joining me for this. We've just come to the end of the 7-day writing retreat and you've been working on your book. So first of all, just tell us a little bit about your book.
Yeah. Okay. So my book is about company culture, but it's actually about company culture in the housing world. So the first half of the book kind of goes back in history a little bit and looks at where housing came from. So right back to the days of the slums through the council houses and then how social housing kind of came about and then some of the laws that govern it, etc. And then starts kind of investigating what's working well and what's not working well. And then the second half of the book is about investigating and kind of looking at potential solutions around what we could do going forward to help us all have a better culture in housing.
Fabulous. So what drew you to the writing retreat?
So this is my second writing retreat. So the minute I wasn't ever going to write a second book, I was never going to write a first book, but I was never going to write a second book. And I was on a call with somebody and it was a real frustration. I was like, oh, the red tape in housing association drives me mad. And she said to me, there's a title for your second book. And it was probably about 12 months ago. And then it's kind of that seed was already sown. And then I collected stuff over the last 4 months. And then when I seen this back on again, it gives me accountability, and it gives me a lot of things that I need. So yeah, it worked for me last time. So do it again.
Fabulous. So what were you hoping to get from the retreat and did you get it?
Indeed. So what I was hoping to get was just space to stop and just come out of a place a little bit more. And so I got a lot of my book already prepped, but I knew from last time that I needed to get it to a certain point. And then it was more about really thinking about it and kind of just almost being able to just sit and into the fields and nobody kind of judging you as to why you're just daydreaming. But I needed to be able to daydream a little bit. Obviously we did then have the blackout, which did give us literally a retreat for 24 hours. So yeah, you've got to be careful what you wish for. It's probably a big takeaway for me. But yes, I got exactly what I wanted. I got my time now. I got to be able to relax and chill, swim and a bit yoga, as well as really concentrate on books that next step.
And was there anything you got that you didn't expect to get?
I think the biggest thing that I hadn't really expected was the difference in me now to when I came 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, I'd only just come out of the corporate world and probably fair to say I was still a little bit broken. And my book was all about shadow culture, which probably tells you where I was at the time. And I don't think any of us really stop long enough to really see how far we've come on the journey. And so for me to come back, last time I didn't want to do the yoga. I never went in the pool, never went in the sauna. I literally retreated and did what I needed. This time I joined in everything and I was just, I don't know, a lot more happier and relaxed. So I hadn't really seen that change until I'm now back and now I can see it myself. And I'm like, okay, the girl did good.
Fabulous. So, what is your biggest aha moment? If that isn't it, obviously
that is it. I think. Yeah, absolutely. I did think, I was like, what is my biggest aha? And there's loads of little aha moments when you kind of talking to people, you kind of talking to a few people about some different courses they want to do and their perspective. So there's loads of micro things throughout the whole week. But yeah, I think my biggest one was definitely, I was quite shocked at where I was to where I am now. It was quite surprising.
Fabulous. And so if someone was thinking about coming on the writing retreat, what might you say to them?
I would say, yeah, do it. I would come back, and we've had the conversations, I'd come back even if I wasn't writing a book. Because I think in my head, I was thinking this is about writing a book, but actually it's not, it's about writing. And sometimes even if you are somebody that wants to just do blogs, for example, it's a great place to come and really think about the structure of your blogs and what you're putting in them. And so it's just a really quite a mindful way of learning how to write and being with other people that you're in kind of the same sort of a psychological way of thinking around writing. So yeah, anybody that is thinking in, I'd say just book it. It is a bit scary. You don't know anybody. I didn't know anybody at all last time, and then this time, say, a couple of you, but I didn't know the retreaters. And both times I've met an amazing bunch of people. So yeah, worth the.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you.